revision on approximation. Approximation means replacing the exact number by another simpler number near to the given number. This symbol is symbol of approximation and it means approximately equal, or read as approximately equal. Here I have approximation rule. Underline the required digit and circle the digit before. If the circled number is 0, 1, 2, 3 or 4, just ignore it and replace it with 0. For example, here I have number and I just wanted to approximate it to the nearest tens. Underline tens and circle the digit before. The digit in the circle is poor as it's 3, so I will ignore it and replace it with 0. Underlined number were written as it's given. So 123 approximately equal 120. It's approximated to the nearest tens. If the circled number is 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9, replace the digit with 0 and add 1 to the underlined number. For example, 186 and 3 tenths, and I wanted to approximate it to the nearest tenths. Again, underline tenths and circle the digit before. The digit inside the circle is a rich digit, it's a 6. So I will replace it with 0 and add 1 to underline digit. So the answer will be 190. More exercise. Number 1, 7,105, and I want to approximate it to the nearest tenth. Underline tenths and circle the digit before. It's a rich digit, so I will replace it with 0 and add 1 to the underlined digit. So it's approximately equal 7,110. Number 2, 6,312 approximated to the nearest 100, so I will underline 100 and circle the digit before. The number in the digit is poor, so I will replace it with 0, 2 also with 0, and 3 will be as it. So it will be approximately equal 6,300. Number 3, 2,980 and 2,500 says approximate to the nearest 1,000. Underline 1,000 and circle the digit before. The number in the digit is a rich number, it's 9, so I will replace it with 0, so the 2 digits before will be 0 and the underlined digits will be 3 as I add 1 to it. So it will be approximately equal 3,000. Number 4, 73,049 and 9 tenths approximate to the nearest 10,000. Here I will underline 10,000 and circle the digit before. It's poor as it's 3, so I will replace all digits before the underlined digit with 0 and write the number as it. So it will be approximately equal 70,000. Here I have a very important note. When I approximate number to the nearest 10, it will have 1 0 in units place. When I approximate number to the nearest 100, it will have 2 zeros, units and tens. When I approximate number to the nearest 1,000, it will have 3 zeros, unit, tens, 100. When I approximate number to the nearest 10,000, the number will have 4 zeros, unit, tens, 100,000. So the only number will be changed the required number. Approximation to the nearest unit or to the nearest whole number. Again, underline units digit and circle the digit before tenths. If the tenths digit is less than 5, cancel the decimal part and keep the units digit as it is. For example, 28 and 1200ths, and I wanted to approximate it to the nearest unit. So underline unit and circle the digit before. Oh, it's a 4 digit, so I will cancel decimal part and will write the number or keep the units digit as it. It will approximately equal 28. If the tenths digit is equal to 5 or more, again cancel the decimal part and add 1 to the units digit and keep the other digits as they are. For example, 4028 and 6700ths approximate to the nearest whole number or unit. Underline unit and circle the digit before. Oh, it's a reach digit, it's a 6. So I will cancel decimal part and add 1 to the units. It's approximately equal 4029. Approximation to the nearest tenths or 1 decimal place. To approximate to the nearest tenths, underline tenths digit and circle the digit before. If the hundredths digit is 4, which means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, cancel all the digits to the right of the tenths and keep the other digits as they are. For example, 217 and 407,000ths. I want to approximate this number to the nearest 1 decimal place, so underline tenths and circle the digit before. The digit before is 4, it's 0, so I will cancel the digits and write the number as it is, no changes in tenths number. Number 2, if the hundredths digit is equal to 5 or more, cancel all the digits to the right of the tenths, but add 1 to the tenths digit and keep the other digits as they are. Here, 325 and 784 thousandths, approximate it to the nearest tenths. Underline tenths and circle the digit before. The digit in the circle is reach, it's 8, so I will cancel all digits to the right of the tenths and add 1 to the underlined digit, so it's approximately equal 325 and 8 tenths. Let's answer our exercise together. Number 1, 42 and 1100ths approximate to the nearest unit. Underline unit and circle the digit before. The number in the circle is 4, so I will ignore all number or cancel all the decimal part and write whole number as it. So it's approximately equal 42. Number 2, 160 and 7500ths. Let's approximate this number to the nearest whole number. Also, it's mean to the nearest unit. Underline unit and circle the digit before. It's a reach digit, it's 7, so I will cancel decimal part and add 1 to the units digit or to the underlined digit. The answer will be 161. 328 and 1900ths. Let's approximate this number to the nearest tenths. Underline tenths and circle the digit before. Its reach digit, it's 9, so I will cancel all digits in the right to the number and add 1 to the underlined digit or or to the tenths, so it's approximately equal 328 and 2 tenths. The last example, 57 and 427 thousandths. Let's approximate it to the nearest one decimal place, which means to nearest tenths, which means to the nearest 0.1. Underline tenths and circle the digit before. It's a poor number, so I will cancel all the digits to the right of the tenths and write the whole number as it. So it's approximately equal 57 and 4 tenths. Thanks a lot. All the best.